Keeping track of current developments in artificial intelligence and global communications is increasingly difficult. The frequency of major updates has reached a point where significant shifts occur weekly. The difficulty lies in our biological perception. Our brains are evolved for a world that stays relatively consistent within a single lifetime, making it difficult to process how fast this change is happening on a universal scale. To gain perspective, we can compress the 13.8 billion-year history of the universe into one calendar year. In this model, the Big Bang occurs at midnight on January 1st. This is the starting point for every event that follows. By mapping billions of years onto a 365-day scale, we can measure the specific velocity of human progress against the history of the stars. The first 4 months of the year are marked by silence and slow expansion. It takes until May 13th for the Milky Way galaxy to form. Our specific neighborhood takes even longer. The solar system appears on September 9th, and the Earth and Moon are not fully formed until September 14th. On September 21st, we see the first biological milestone, the emergence of single-celled life. Complexity remains rare for months. The dinosaurs do not arrive until the final week of the year, on December 25th. For over 99% of this timeline, the universe changed through the slow, incremental processes of physics and biological mutation. On the final day of the year, December 31st, the planet is still largely as it was for billions of years. The hours of the final day pass without a trace of human civilization. Human beings finally appear at 11:57 p.m. We have been part of the universe for only the last 3 minutes of the year. We spent most of those final minutes as nomadic tribes. The invention of writing, which allowed us to record and pass down data, happened only 13 seconds ago. In this cosmic context, our entire history is a late addition to a calendar that was already almost over. While it took months for galaxies to form, everything we identify as modern technology appeared in less than 1 second. In a fraction of a second, we moved from animal-powered transport to the steam engine and the widespread use of electricity. This same moment saw the introduction of mechanized tunneling and modern healthcare, allowing the human population to scale beyond biological limits. Within that same final second, we developed the internet and mobile computing, linking the majority of the planet into a single data network. In less time than a human eye takes to blink, we have used our intellect to restructure the planet and its resources. The universe remained in a state of relative dormancy for 11 months, followed by an abrupt increase in technological complexity in the final moments of December. This is driven by Moore's law, the observation that computing power doubles roughly every 2 years. This creates an exponential curve, where change is not additive, but multiplicative. We are currently living on the vertical section of this curve. Progress is now moving faster than our ability to adapt through traditional evolution. This hardware scaling has provided the processing foundation for artificial intelligence. We have moved from humans writing every line of code to systems that can assist in designing their own next generation. If our modern world was constructed in less than 1 cosmic second, the events of the first second of next year are impossible to predict.